Hello, Pumpkin Jammer. If you're seeing this, then that means that the second Pumpkin Jam has begun. And the theme for this Pumpkin Jam is length. Throughout my 3D modeling career, I have made quite a few objects that were much longer than what my 3D printer could print in one go. And since I really like the idea of people just being able to download and print my models as is, I've always tried to avoid requiring people to go out and get things like dowels or brackets or threaded rods in order to make the things that I upload. So my challenge for you, should you choose to accept it, is to make something long. Specifically, I want you to make something that is over 3 times longer than your print's build volume, i.e. something that you'd have to print in at least 4 parts, but there's a catch. The only materials that you are allowed to use are basic PLA and superglue. At least, those are the only things that I will be using to print out and assemble your model when I actually go to judge it. So, for example, you might make a sword that has a handle and multiple blade pieces. Maybe you want to make a custom wand for your own vacuum cleaner. Or maybe you want to make your own fancy custom curtain rod. I don't really care as long as it's long and plastic. Accordingly, while I will be judging on the usual criteria of things like originality, creativity, how clear the instructions are, and just how good overall of a model it is, I will be putting extra emphasis this time on strength. Like, does it stand up to normal use? Can I swing it around without it cracking? Does it feel extra solid given how big it is? So make sure you include things in your instructions like number of wall loops, infill density, orientation of parts to print in. Better yet, include a 3MF file that has all the settings pre-made already. Now, I don't want to turn you loose completely empty-handed, so 1, if you click on the Related Vid, you will be taken to a separate short video that gives you a quick overview of how I make my long models, and 2, if you click on the Related Vid in that video, you will be taken to a much longer, much more in-depth tutorial video, and 3, I have made a demonstration model which can be found in the description of that video and also on 4, my website, which contains all of the aforementioned resources and a much more in-depth rule set, which I recommend you read. And 5, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me in any way that you know, and I will get back to you as soon as humanly possible. I recommend that you come up with your idea and then finish modeling the actual physical structure of it by the end of day 1. At the start of day 2, finish up the details, and then, while it's printing out, work on your documentation, and you should have enough time to upload it before the deadline. And with that, I look forward to seeing what you all make. Good luck, Pumpkin Jammer.